Well, the water has dropped a good bit. And I'm not seeing either one of my 220s. I figured they're both plugged up with leaves. But I'll find out in a minute. I'm going to drop off in the creek, get all the sets remade, and I'm going to go scout another creek. But this one with the water level dropped now, and it's down to just a trickle in the ditch. These 220s are this TS85. Either one should hit. I'll get everything reset and take a better look. But with all the leaves coming through here yesterday, I'm not surprised if it's just plugged up with leaves. We'll see in a minute. Here's a remake on the 220, just underneath this duck stick. In this creek, I've taken leaves and put on the springs, trying to camouflage it a little. I'm gonna go up here and remake this next set, but anything coming through here, this should hit. We'll see. Everything was plugged up with leaves like I thought from last night, but now it's a much better set. I'll move up to the next one. There's the first one I've redone, and here's number 2 that I'm redoing underneath the duck stick. And let me get this leaf out of the way, maybe it won't fire. But maybe this will catch. Be interesting to see in a day or two. Anything coming through this creek should be caught, and I'm taking advantage of the fact that beaver usually travel in family groups, and I may catch a double, but we'll see. Here's a better look at the set. Gonna set the leg hold and get out of here. And right here's proof that if they wasn't plugged up with leaves, right here I've got a good track. All this was underwater yesterday. I'm gonna keep moving down this creek just a little bit, see what kind of sign I might have missed yesterday. The water has fallen, so right there's the track. I'm gonna keep moving down just a little bit. Just coming in to check out a new creek. I cleared it with the game warden. This is a management area. And even if I go up the creek over on the private land, I'm accessing this from a management area. As long as I stay in the boat, I will not be trespassing. But the boat ramp is slick. Fresh mud from the duck hunters in and out. Little two-wheel drive, got a little squirrely getting up that hill. But I'm gonna check this creek out for sign and see what I can find. And if I find good sign, I'll bring it to you on the video. See you in a little bit. I'm up in this creek. I have never seen so much sign. It's everywhere. Everywhere is tracks. Everywhere is climb outs. It's just hard to film it all. It's every 10, 15 feet, there's another crawl out with tracks everywhere. I can't wait to get in here. I'm gonna keep moving. Anyway, I hope this video does it justice. But just look at the sign. Everything climbing up this hill. I don't know what they're doing. But I have never seen so much sign in my life. I mean, it's everywhere you look, there's footprints. Beaver, otter, coon, mink, muskrat, small claw marks. Big footprints. Oh my goodness, I'm in the superstore of fur trapping. I'm gonna keep moving down, but just, it's everywhere you look, it's tracks and slides and crawl outs. I'm gonna keep moving down. I mean, everywhere down this creek is places like this. So beat down with sign going up this vertical hill for some weird reason. But it's just incredible the amount of sign that's in here. I have found my new favorite place. I'll keep moving. Finding these little crawl out spots eroded into the bank, but it's just beat down with tracks. See some poop up in there on the little pedestal where something's been sitting, and all up in there, the little white specks all over the ground is little pieces of small mussel shells. I don't know what to do in that, but like I say, this creek is so full of sand. I moved just how far I could push myself with my hand just then. And you see these worn runs coming out and going up the hill. They're everywhere. You could probably set 1,000 traps in this creek. I haven't gone 300 yards yet. And it's incredible. Keep moving. Right there'd be a good spot for a 330. Fence it off where everything's coming up this little creek. That just screams otter set to me. Oh, I'm gonna keep moving. This little smaller creek coming into this, I make a lot of catches and stuff like that. And we'll keep moving. Finding lots and lots of sign like this where stuff is coming up here, just digging everywhere. Big tracks too. I've not seen this in other places. It's new to me. You can just see all the scratch marks, hopefully, in the digging. Huge beaver tracks. I don't know what they'd be digging for, but sign's very abundant. We'll keep moving. It's just more crazy sign everywhere. I'm seeing mink and muskrat sign in on top of the beaver sign. And the beavers are making their castor mounds up here on higher ground. But the sign is just incredible. You could just about throw a trap anywhere around here. Anywhere around here. Next to the bank, catch something. I've never been in a place this sign rich. But we'll keep moving. Sign everywhere. It's more just absolute crazy sign. You can tell where the claws where the beaver done slid back down into the water. They're going up this hill doing something. I ain't figured that out yet, but it's just covered in sign. Right there'd be a good place for a trap. Put a little caster on their trail, going up, get them ticked off. There'd be a beaver here tomorrow, but there is sign everywhere. I'm gonna keep moving. I know this video probably won't do this place justice, but there is slides and tracks everywhere. I've crossed over on the other side of the creek looking at the sign on my way out, but it's amazing. I'm gonna keep moving. There's a slide that I would definitely put a trap on. I'm gonna keep moving down. I mean, you literally cannot find a place down these banks that are not covered in tracks. I've never seen anything like this. Get a little shade on the camera. But there is so much sign. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of sign in this place. It's just everywhere. I mean, just as far as you can see down these banks, it looks like this. Oh my, I'm gonna keep moving. This creek is the perfect place. It's gonna be the perfect place to test out the new 850s. I'm waiting on setters to come in. I don't want to try to, I've got very limited mobility due to injuries, but I get the setters. It's gonna be on in here. Look, it's just everywhere you look. Everywhere you look. There's tracks, signs, belly slides, caster mounds, digging. It is crazy. I'm gonna keep moving down, just documenting this best spot I've ever found. Gonna keep moving. Found some more amazing sign, like his beat down trail coming into the river. It is beat down, right through here. It's not deer. I'm seeing toe prints like beaver and otter maybe, but I'm not seeing deer tracks. It's just, it's wore out. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Can't wait to set this. I'm gonna keep moving.